Getting ready to drop in for his first run down the Wildsee face. This is Japan's Taisuke Kusunoki, 32 years old, out of Osaka.
A wild card.
Yes, a tour wild card. He won the 4-star Freeride World Qualifier event at the Freeride Hakuba 2017, just before the start of the Swatch Freeride World Tour 2017 season. And the Freeride World Tour organization offered him a wild card to join us on the elite Swatch Freeride World Tour. Currently sitting in 17th position, 14th in Val Nor and 17th at the Chamonix event in Andorra. So the pressure is on for Taisuke Kusunoki to throw down a very solid run here today on the face of the Wildsee.
Taisuke, as T referred in his home area. T, he has actually a background of mogul skiing. Mogul skiing is a really big sport still in Japan. And so he spent quite a lot of years of his skiing career going through moguls. And you can also see when you ride with him in the ski resort, he has a very playful character. He does 360s off every little knoll. So I'm gonna be surprised if we don't see a trick of him today.
Well, already getting a little jump in up top there.
You see the snow kind of released here already with the slabs and the bombs that have been treating the venue this morning. And very controlled, nice air coming out of that steep big mountain part of that face. A little bit of a high sider there in this heavy debris section. Now getting into the skier's left side of the venue. Catching some air there.
A very stylish skier, easy on the eyes. I've loved watching him in the first two events. Even if he hasn't had spectacular results, he is a pleasure to watch as he carves his way down the faces of the Swatch Freeride World Tour in Europe at the start of this season, and putting on another great performance here today. Very playful run from the man out of Osaka, Japan.
It's a little tricky because, of course, he has a first track on most of those hits. We haven't seen many riders down the mountain already. The snow is fresh and fluffy at the bottom. Really sketchy, actually, for the riders to assume the right landing position, because at the top you have really crusty, hard-packed snow, and then if you come further down, it's really blow-up pow, pretty deep, and hard to do tricks off those wind lips because the takeoffs are pretty deep and soft.
Another stylish run, I guess is the way to describe it, from Taisuke Kusunoki, and as I was saying earlier, a pleasure to watch ski. Lots of jumps, but nothing in the double XL category. Nothing too extreme, but a very playful line. And very, air, lots of air and lots of style.
Very controlled
Taisuke.
This segment here. We might see some other riders going for a double in that section, but very wise, because you see the landing was still really compact, and it's going to be hard to reduce the speed without getting into trouble. Here, the fun part, I would say, really, that's where he is at home. Coming from Japan, that's what he does all year. That's at least the stereotype that you have from Japan.
Usually he's got a big smile on his face, so you can tell that
maybe his mouth guard is in a way to do it.
Even
nice
he's
smile.
feeling a bit of pressure. There we go. 74 points and second position behind